talking all about jewelry today, jewelry for charity, which is so awesome. Jewelsforhope.net, check it out. The founders are Sandy and Stevie D'Andrea. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. And I so appreciate the small business that you started in 2009, I think, around that area. And that this is a small business that gives back.
Yes.
So Sandy, let's start with you. How did the business start?
I was a caregiver to my mother, who was in my living room most of her life.
And she had Parkinson's?
Parkinson's, dementia. She was blind in one eye. It was pretty tough, so I had to stop working, and I started making jewelry. And I always say this because I was stressed. And I gained so much weight because I was so stressed I had to do something with my hands, as you could tell. I'm Italian.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So I started making jewelry, and I started giving it to, like, the aides because I was so grateful. And then I heard this thing, Etsy. I said, oh, I wonder if I could do this. Never knew anything about computers. I didn't know what I was doing.
You just started.
I just started because I wanted to give back. I said, I want to help people that were in my situation, that needed help with caregivers or just with the stress of it. And so if I could donate a little bit to help people, we did. But I didn't know what I was doing back then, and thank God for her. I mean,
so enter in one of her three daughters, who is Stevie, and you went to FIT.
Yes.
So mom's making jewelry at home. She's thinking about charity. She's helping out other folks, taking care of your grandmother. How do you enter into this business?
By a miracle, I feel.
Oh, wow.
So I graduated college, and you know, like most young graduates, had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Saw my mom just, you know, taking care of my grandmother, and just, you know, it was really tough on her. And I saw her making all this like funky jewelry, and I was like, you know, well, I went for advertising and marketing, let's see what I can do, and kind of just got thrown in just to kind of help my mom out, and then realized I have a passion for it. So she taught me how to make the jewelry, and I taught her how to use Facebook and social media.
She regrets that now.
So it's a good duo.
It really is. It really is.
Sandy, what was the very first piece of jewelry that you made? Do you remember?
Yes, I do, because it was in Wire magazine, and I don't even know how I did it. It was this really funky, beautiful pearl necklace, and it was all wired. And it was just weird, but Wire magazine saw it. And I felt like I won $1 million. I was like, oh my God, I'm in this. But that was it. It was like this big, funky piece. I guess on my nerves that I was just like wrapping.
You just figured out how to do it. So, all right, so you enter in, and now we've branched out into all kinds of stuff, and you're several years down the road. So let's start with this necklace, which is really stunning. Let's turn it over.
Nope. You had like the first one.
I did. This is why I'm not the jewelry maker. There you go. All right, so tell me about the significance of this necklace.
This is all her. She is amazing with beading. I mean, I'm learning. I'm a starter out beater, I'll say, in that respect, where she just does like magical things. But
I love Swarovski crystals. I love just the shine. I love the, I don't know, I feel like it heals me as I'm working with them, and I sew that. I sew that together. So I make the whole piece. It's not one that I just hook onto a necklace. I actually sew the crystals and the half-talias, and I put the bezel in.
And that's very time-consuming.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then onto Etsy that goes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Correct? All right, and Facebook.
Yes.
All right, we've got jewelry here. These are bracelets.
Yes.
And you said the men's situation is really working out well, the guys like these?
Oh my gosh, yes. So we'll say some of these on here are women's, but most of our bracelets, like our stretch bracelets, are unisex. We've been really lucky. We were actually accepted into this elite, like, handcrafted group called the Artisan Group. And we have been so lucky since we were able to actually get accepted into it. We've had a lot of our bracelets and pieces worn on, you know, television. So actually,
and we'll get to that in a moment, because there's some stars wearing your stuff. Yeah.
And so I could say, like, this bracelet is one of our biggest hits that's actually been worn on TV numerous times.
And are these lava stones?
Yes.
Oh, see?
Perfect.
I did see wow. Okay, I'm doing better.
And actually those, something that we feel very strongly about is essential oils. You put those on a lava stone, kind of relax you, breathe in deep. And
I have mine on here, so you could.
Yes. It's all about
so it's just
the whole experience.
It helps you relax. That's why I have mine today.
Oh, yes, oils. Okay.
Yeah.
How neat is that?
Yeah.
So like for
helps you relax.
caregivers, especially, you know, my mom was a caregiver, having that to kind of calm you down a little bit, you know, helps. So.
And I think that's so many of us are finding ourselves in the sandwich generation. We're raising our kids and, you know, our folks late in life, and you found something that helped you, helped others, and continues to help others with your charity. All right, move on from bracelets to these. These are necklaces?
Yes. So some of these are woven and our new line, which I'm wearing one.
Which you should be. You're the marketer, right?
Yes. Yeah. Love these, the Swarovski crystals. They just like pop. My personal favorite. I'm a little bit more, you know, dainty, delicate compared to my mom, who makes all the woven masterpieces.
Thank you.
But those are definitely, you know, statement pieces where she spends so many hours weaving those. I mean.
How many charities have you given to?
Over the years, we started out having a ton because we just want to give. There's so many great causes out there.
I wanted to save the world. I thought I was going to come in and
we
just
need more people like you.
Yeah, true, I guess.
So give me some charities that you're very fond of that you give to.
Our first one, definitely hospice. So that's where, you know, started out, you know, my mom giving the actual just pieces to the hospice aides that were in our house. We will always donate to hospice, which we can't say enough good things about them. But then we also have a couple other standard ones that like Star Pet Relief.
Pets.
Because we, you know, trying to do all these different segments of things that we love. You know, pets. Hospice was so great to us.
Save the sound.
Save the sound.
Oh my God, I'm
very
big with
Connecticut-based.
Yes. The water. Got to save the water.
Have you given away hundreds, thousands? Do you know?
Definitely thousands. Actually, we are. Over the years, because we had so many different charities we were given to, we would just give, you know, $100, $200 pieces for them to auction off to raffles, for events. I mean, we'll try and give as much as we can because we feel like every single dollar helps. Even if it's one person giving a dollar, it's going to make a difference.
Sure. So great. All right, we move on to this. This is something that you've added recently, I believe.
Yeah.
So they're money clips, and what else?
And bottle opener, beer bottle opener.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to break this picture. and this we do, and this is Cafe Ooh La La in Stanford, and they ordered a few from us.
Yep, so we do custom. Like bottle openers,
See, that's
money
local,
clips.
helping local. You guys are based in Stanford.
Yep, and here's another one, the men's, if you can see the difference between the men's and the women's. And
more delicate.
Yes, that's a Sunky. That's my husband's band. He's a Beatle band.
There you go. See?
So definitely, we've branched out into that respect. That wine corks. I mean, we
money
like
clips.
Money clips, exactly. Like we think this is a little bit more customization because we could just, if you want a picture put on it, exactly, for companies, for people. We've had actually a lot of people contact us with, you know, as sympathy gifts, having a picture of a loved one or
their pets,
deceased pet on something, just to have, you know, keychains. We do anything where it's a little bit more custom that you could really do anything with.
So you're listening to your customers, you're going to the shows, you have to continue to find out what the trends are to stay relevant.
Yes. Right.
Which this is all hard. It's so hard to see what works. And then as we work down here, we've got some earrings and more necklaces, and then we have some stars right in front of. Who are these folks?
Okay. So this is Emily Deschanel from Bones. It was on Fox.
Bones,
she's wearing our turquoise beaded earrings, which you can see also right here. We were so excited. We've had actually 3 or 4 pieces put on Bones on that TV show while it was running.
So you're squealing at it.
That was my favorite show. When I found out that she was wearing my earrings, I was like, I'm surprised you didn't hear me.
How did you get the jewelry to her?
So it was through the Artisan Group. They help connect kind of smaller businesses, handcrafted, to these celebrities. I'm actually going to the Oscars gift lounge next month representing the Artisan Group, and actually I'll go backstage and meet the celebrities at the gift lounge.
You won't be snapping a lot of photos at all, will you?
You know, I'll try. No, trying not to. Yeah.
And then the other gentleman.
Yes, he is. His name is Brett Green, and he is actually the sweetest guy. He's on CBS's show, The Inspectors. We connected with him actually through Instagram, and he liked our jewelry, and I just thought that was so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. So, you know, he has a bunch of our bracelets.
Not too bad on the eyes either,
not at all. So he's wearing the bracelets that you said were.
Yes.
So what have you learned since 2009 about jewelry making and a small business?
It's hard work. It's just working. You know, most people have 9 to 5. They go home, they deal with their family. I'm not a mother anymore. My kids say, you're not a mother anymore.
You're just a co-worker.
I mean, I work from the time I get up until 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then sometimes I forget to have lunch. It's like either I'm making or promoting or trying to figure out what to do, and yeah, it's just like nonstop.
What have you learned from your public who's buying your items? What have they taught you?
You know what?
They're caring.
Yeah.
They're loving. Go ahead.
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay.
That they have passion too. They love that, you know, we give back to so many different charities. And I mean, we've had so many people just write to us saying, like, the sweetest things, like, you know, I was going through, you know,
chemo and
something, and I ordered a piece of jewelry from you, and it just made me feel special. And like, just seeing that, like, we were just like, oh my God, like, we want to come find you, give you a hug. It just, it blows our mind every time we get an email like that.
Are you saving all those letters?
Oh yeah, we have.
Oh yeah.
We have there must be stacks.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? Do you have any idea? Because that's pretty far down the road since 2009 then.
Yes.
What do you think? Any ideas?
You know, at first when we started, we wanted to get into tons of stores, and I don't know what we want to do. I still don't know. You know, my age, I still don't know.
But that's okay,
no,
right?
Wherever it leads us, right.
And at least me, I feel I'm happy. Like, Jewels for Hope is what I have a passion for. So I think 5 years, if I'm still doing exactly where I am right now, doing this, doing what I love, then that's all that really matters to me, at least.
Well, I love
she has the best boss.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Well, I love what you're doing. I love that you've given back to so many Connecticut-based charities and beyond. And I love that this came out of just passion for your mom and caring about others. JewelsForHope.net. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you,
for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Spend all night kissing and the bump is right here, then who else is missing? Got a little sidetracked if I'm not so wishing I found the keys to the door, but it's also a metaphor. Things keep locked in the grocery store, but mine just to save time. Skip right ahead to the last ride.